So the following game was played by Alexey and Arnold in 2005. So let's get to the game. So white started with e4 and now g6. This is called the modern defense. d4 gaining the center. d6, knight c3 developing the queenside knight. c6, bishop g5 pinning the e7 pawn, and here black played queen b6 adding the b2 pawn. And what would you do now? Would you save the pawn or rather play something else? Instead, thinking of the pawn, white played bishop c4, just rapidly developing the piece and giving up the b2 pawn, and black fell for it and captured queen takes b2, and white developed one more piece with knight ge2, also guarding the c3 knight, and now everything is nicely developed in white's camp. So after nge2, we have queen b4 attacking the bishop, queen d3, knight d7, short castles by white, and now white is fully developed. He has castled and the rooks are also connected. Knight b6, bishop b3, queen a5, and now f4. White's idea is simple: to open up the files to target the black king which is stuck in the setter. In return, we have d5, knight g3, going more closer. Now the knight will support the advance of the f5 push. e6, but anyways we have f5. Here black captured d takes e4 attacking the queen first, but in this position rather thinking of the queen, white played, I'm sure you found the move, that is f takes e6, which is asking itself to be played as it completely shatters the black's position. But let's take a look what if the queen sacrifice was accepted. Then white can play e takes f7 check. The only legal move for the black is to play king d7, and then white can capture f takes g8 equals queen. Black has to capture the queen, and now not bishop captures the rook, but rather rook f7 is deadly, as it will lead to checkmate or victory for white. Let's say if the king goes to the e8 square, then the other rook will join rook e1 check, and the only move left here is bishop e7 or bishop e6, giving up the pieces, but it will result in severe material losses. So rook take e7 check, and after king d8, rook d7, it is check from the double check. King e8, rook e7, rook fe7 check, king f8, and rook d8 will be checkmate. So coming to our position, after rook f7 check, if the king goes to the d6 square, then directly knight e4 is a checkmate. So considering that, black played f6 attacking the bishop. So now white's two pieces are hanging, the queen and the bishop. Knight c takes e4, f takes g5, and now an exclamation mark move by white. Can you find the move? With white's next move, white destroys the last defender, which is guarding the dark squares around the black king. And the move is rook takes f8 check, king takes f8, queen f3 check, king g7 was played in the game. There are many options like king e7. If king goes to the e7, then after queen f7 check, king d8 is forced. Then queen f8 check. The only move is king c7, and queen d6 will be checkmate with the support of e4 knight. So in the game after queen f3, black played king g7, queen f7 check, the only move king h6, and the final move queen f8 is a checkmate. So a nice knockout chess by Alexey in just 18 moves. In the end, a position for you. This position was uploaded by chess.com on the community post, and this position is white to play and win.